I hope you got out earlier today and got some time outside because plenty of sunshine, but some stronger winds led to a pretty nice Mother's Day here in central Missouri. A lot of those winds still coming out pretty strong, looking at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Our sustained winds overnight out of the south-southeast. Could see some gusts tonight, though, all the way up to 25 miles per hour. But really the big story is going to be the next 3 days. We're going to track a lot of heat coming back towards central Missouri, starting off tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Look at that, 66 degrees. Not going to get too cold tonight, just the mid-60s for the overnight low. Then we really start to warm up by 12 o'clock, all the way already back into the early 80s. And picking the kids up off after school, really going to be a shock with these cooler temperatures we've been seeing, all the way up to 89 degrees, topping out about 90 degrees tomorrow. So as you're heading out the door tomorrow, going to want to have that water bottle, sunglasses, and sunscreen on hand because plenty of sunshine, going to be a higher UV index, so a lot less time for burn time. And plenty of water just because those heat indexes going to continue to climb. Taking a look at the future heat index tomorrow, pretty much about late afternoon, going to see it all the way up to 93 degrees here in Columbia. So that's going to be pretty much like the feels like temperature here in central Missouri. Starts to head off into Tuesday, going to be near 100 degrees for that future heat index. So it's going to be well above what we've been seeing here in central Missouri, getting close to actually breaking that record with the actual temperature. We'll talk about that in just a sec. But then Wednesday, still back into the mid to upper 90s for that future heat index. Now, talking about those records here in central Missouri, we're getting pretty close to line, but with this heat index and plenty of humidity back into central Missouri, going to make for some uncomfortable weather, especially with what we've been feeling here in central Missouri. Not used to those dew points back into the early 70s, so definitely going to be a little bit of a shock as you're heading out the door, though. Take a look at these records. Got the potential to maybe match or beat them, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. Going to be our best shots because we're looking at 91 degrees and 90 for those sustained records. But here in central, looking at 92 degrees in Columbia. Then Thursday, still 90, but we're actually going to be back on the downhill. Taking a look as we head off into next weekend, though, tracking that high pressure system that's leading to all this warm, dry weather, pushing back off to the east and breaking away. That's going to lead to some possibilities of some Friday night into Saturday night storms here in central Missouri. We'll keep tracking those. Make sure you have the ABC 17 Storm Track weather app downloaded for your up-to-date forecast. But those temperatures still going to be well above average, usually sitting at 74 degrees for the high.